आज ये प्रोग्राम कभी मु अस्कर था कहीं मु देवबाल last 2-3 days manual आज ये ऑफिस करी असली तो तानी अनिचे प्रोग्राम रो टाइटल I got my invitation yesterday at my home. Then I was going through the subject. What is the art of living? As Mr. Samantha pointed out that I am working here at IAS, but there are many things which I don't know. Because my nature is that my work, once I go back home, my research. Then I don't have much of other contact and what is happening. Other than my work and other than my research. So this art of living really let me admit that I was not aware. Then the moment I saw that what is the title art of living, so something else came to my mind. Then the art of living looks attracted. I was trying to read it. Then after the Asla we were having a cup of coffee. Then again I asked where it started, where in the school, in the Ahmedabad. But actually the writer given to me, nowhere it has been mentioned that it is the discovery of Achil Samantha, this is the work of him, nowhere it is written. It is just that I was trying to find out how he started. And he also mentioned that I have not done anything, there is no contribution, people are doing for themselves. Let me tell you, the art of giving is nothing but the heart of giving. Art of giving is nothing but the heart of giving. Because when we came here, we came with empty hand. When we go from here, we will go with empty hand. There is nothing we are going to give. But in the process, if you really look at it, I start why this art of giving is very important for individual, for a family, for a society, for a country, for the world. I will start what we saw from in front of our own eyes during Corona. Okay? Super cyclone विषय कोई वो हमारे बहुत लोग जानते थे, but the younger generation may not even know that what was super cyclone. वो जाके अभी उनके पिला कोई भी जो पिला को पाले जाते हमारे दूसरी बात आता हमारे हमें आजकल बोकरे मरुने. We are not dying of hunger. You feel happy. I cannot tell because he belongs to a generation which he has not heard about that. But we have witnessed it, you have witnessed it. But we all also see in Corona just 2 years back, 2 years back in the TV. I was writing in one of my series. Sometime in 2020, May. It's like a hot summer like this. Yeah, you know, concrete mixer. The concrete mixer, I am using a concrete mixing with a boiling point. So, when mixing was stopped at Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh, police covered by say, loco, say, mixing mixer with a driver protest. Go to Ashwati, they are coming from Mumbai. Go to Jauchandi, they are going to Uttar Pradesh. Madhya covered by Ujjain, they are stopped. The police is asking a question. Then missing was open. Tonight, 20 people coming out one by one from that mission, which is around 44-45 degrees C. That was the day temperature. Then the policeman was so much surprised that there is one Manoj Kumar Yadav. He is asking that Manoj Kumar Yadav, how could you travel in this concrete mixer at the 43-44 degrees C, this many people? He said, it's very hot, very difficult, but this is not hotter than hunger. He said, it is not hotter than hunger. I was in the kitchen in Mumbai, I am going. Imagine, this is what desperation. Mind it, in the television, what we saw in 2020. How many lakhs of people were walking in the highways of India? 12 people were killed by train while walking on track in Maharashtra. The routine was broken. And then, imagine, there was a time they were feeling guilt about having a full meal at home. TV देखला पड़तो लोगों चाली जाउचंदी. You have a gift in taking food. At that time, somebody gave, somebody pressed TV, somebody was busy Netflix. The society, you can see that they holding a mirror for yourself. What you did during that Corona time. No country can feel proud that out of the world richest people, country that is not the happiness. The happiness is basically giving. And we now, that's what makes us happy. When I am looking here, I retired 2018, and again I was called back, and I am looking here. You know what is the happiness about it? The happiness is the fact that nobody walked in the street of Orissa. Nobody walked in the highways of Orissa. That is the happiness. No one. And we were picking them up at the border of Orissa. Orissa border. From Andhra to Orissa, Telangana to Orissa, Jharkhand to Orissa, Chhattisgarh to Orissa. Then he goes to Chhattisgarh or Jharkhand or Bengal. We were picking them and dropping in their border, giving them food. Nobody was happy. The normal course, Orissa migrant labor Rakman Jivasi opportunity. Are we going to the Uda railway station and receiving them in the headquarters? During that period, we received them, our IAS officers received them in the railway station with red carpet, with balloon. We put them in bus and sent them home. So that is that I did not know whether this situation will continue for 1 year or 2 years, 3 years. So ultimately, this art of giving is about addressing. It stems not from the, I never take the art of giving as a matter connected to the religion. It's not a matter connected to the spirituality. It is a matter connected to the fairness. There is a theory about the justice. What is justice? The theory of Rod and theory of Amartya Sen. Justice is a fairness. Justice is the fairness. And the biggest form, the excellent form of justice is the distributive justice. Distributive justice. You know, Fakir Sarabhati's novel, which he wrote about the greatest drought and the famine. We have translated that now into many languages. And then without famine, 1940s, people were dying. Really, lakhs of people were dying. The death was not counted. It was counted. You know that there is something called anomaly. Per square kilometer, how many dead bodies? That was the calculation. But when such a deaths were taking place, the food material was available in Paradip. But there is nobody to give an order to unload from the ship and distribute to the people. It is ultimately distributive justice. That is what Amartya Sen says. When somebody is starving, if there is a famine, it is not about the non-availability of the grain. It is available. It is about the access to the grain. That means there is a difference between availability of the grain and the accessibility of the grain. So ultimately, the art of giving is about the distributive justice. That is what I feel. You go to, then imagine, this is if it happens. Giving art is nothing to do with whether you are born rich or whether you are born in a middle class, whether you are born as a poor. Mr. Samantha was telling that he was born with need, a poor family. He himself was in the receiving end. Today he is giving. He is mobilizing a kind of public movement. But then it is not necessarily one person has to be born as a crorepati and then he will give it. That is not our. So I am a student of Tamil literature. I can only quote from the ancient text what it says. In one of the texts it says, first it considers hunger as a disease. You have to treat hunger as a disease. So disease means what do? You do a treatment. That means you give a medicine. What is the medicine for the hunger as a disease? Food is the medicine. If you give medicine, the food as a medicine, the hunger goes. Then in Sangam literature, one small, like our Gadija Toya, our professor Gadija, not very big Chakravarti or big king, Chota area, that is district Guya, Tehare, that means there is a small king. He is the poetry written by the big king. And the smaller leader, he says that he calls him as the doctor of hunger disease. Pasipini Marutuva. In Tamil, if I do translate into India, he says today he is a doctor. Rogatla, Kaiva Nativa. Bokor Rogopai, Ausadadava doctor. That Ausadadava food. So this is respected by a king for a small person. So ultimately, the person who is giving, whether born rich or born poor, the fact that he is giving, wanting to give is a biggest achievement. That is the ultimately, this is what called materialistic theory, idealistic theory. When you really look at it, a person realizes himself as a social being, you are a member of a society. And another thing, social consciousness. The social consciousness means you feel guilt when somebody is suffering. So that particular guilt makes you to do that. If you are thinking that if I do like this, I will go to heaven. If I do this one, I will get a good karma. In my view, that is only it's a kind of mercantile kind of giving. There is a type of giving for the sake of giving. Giving for the sake of giving, for the happiness of giving. That is what called art of giving, and that is what called heart of giving. That heart of giving is the lesson I am learned. And I will to KIIT, and let me tell you, I travel all over the country, I travel many other places. People who speak about Odisha, and they check up, they tell, many of them they mention about KIIT. They always tell me, so at least all well known within the country, outside the country. One individual has made this possible. I have been to 15 years, I think 15, 17 years ago, I once went to give a talk in the university. After that, I have not gone. But today I will go. Some government program by I will go and come back. But then I will really feel proud that this institution has come up in Odisha, and it is also made a huge international name. So ultimately, if you look at the individuals like him, you have Subrat Bachi, what he gave to the society, again first generation. Why did he serve first generation? He was an assistant in our own secretary. Then grew up, and from the municipality, what he has done, he accepted that. So like these individuals, the world is a good place because of the individuals who have got an art and heart of giving. Because of them, the world is actually evolving. There is a web of ethics. Ethics has to be viable. Ethics that ultimately he suffers from that. No, you always say that you want to be ethicful, but look at he is suffering. But being ethic, but he is not suffering. That will give a kind of encouragement to others to be good. That means he has not suffered. He has grown. He has become well known. So his ethics may be only good. So like that, one ethic is supporting another ethic. What in what way, small way, big way, that's what I am telling you, being honest with you. I am not well. And then I have been brought here, the Tanyasla, the title, so what is that? Akam giving. Then I decided that I will attend this program. Then in fact, I promised that I will came to Bolshevik, we came to office. I am so happy to attend this program. Look at the people. Look at the people who are Look at the person who is working for the people who are in the jail and their family. Look at the people who are the ambulance driver, the traffic police. During this corona, you won't believe it. The relatives are not willing to take the dead body. The policeman was standing on the street. Asa police were working. The nurses were working. Look at that. And they were taking huge risks. And then we were the only government, let me tell you, 50 lakhs, NCVD. And we didn't know. We didn't have medicine also, we didn't have kind of vaccine, we don't have idea. And it's 2 years, 3 years. We all stood and sang Vande Uttal Janani. We thought that there is a collective energy which will come by singing Vande Uttal Janani. We didn't know. So that is luckily, we all happily today, we are looking back that we did a good job. So that way, I am very, very happy that I could facilitate, be part of this celebration of celebrating an ambulance driver, a traffic police. Somebody has done some good work from the jailers and Asa Karmi. These are the people who make the society a better society. These are the people who make the world a better place to live. Thank you very much for this celebration. I am very happy to be here. Thank you very much.
समस्त अतिथि मान कृतज्ञता जनाऊँगी से समय देने आप समस्त को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कृतज्ञता जनाऊँगी आपण मैंने आमको एत समय आज सन्धार तेणु भगवान मंगल करूँ आपने समस्ते टी स्नाक्स लेके जीवे यहाँ आम विशेष अनुरोध। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।